So, which one of you would like to bring us up to speed with what's happened so far in the story?
Let's go with Rob or Jazz. Since
I did it last time.
they were just listening for most of it.
Jazz did it last time, so I guess I can give it a go and fail miserably. Okay, so we got summoned by Phosphorus, and he gave us a new mission. He promoted us. I can't remember what to, but he promoted us and told us that we had to go find out about this Gerard dude and why he attacked and shit. And we also have a secondary mission, which will be given out by Master Johnson. So when we went to go and see that dude, he told us that our mission would be like to make a safe house and stuff. And so we went on the ship and are heading to freaking Shipfall and stuff. And yeah, Rosa tried to steal some drinks. We got some booze, had a chat, hang out, and like, story time. And ended up on Shipfall, where it's blinding sunlight and bullshit.
Shitfall.
No, shit! I know they sound similar, but jeez.
It's only took a change for a very different tone of story.
I mean, it's a bit run down in places, so... So yeah, our first objective was... our first day we get to roam around and, do our primary objective, I imagine, and our second day we'll be helping out Johnson. So we went off in search for a tavern where I found OP and managed to get a data slide with a map, and yeah, we ended up going to the tavern after harassing Shah about daylight. And well, about the sun actually. So yeah, we went.
That wasn't so much we as you, Georgie.
Hey, no, you two
That wasn't
harassed
her.
Shah.
That was
Oh
me.
no, it was you, wasn't it?
Only
That was
you
me.
I was
know.
going to say, Cadus doesn't understand the sun either.
He
True.
just turns around and says,
Yeah.
How do you think that he replaced the bulb?
I was just judging you both, thinking, I know what a sky is. I'm fairly sure it's not a light bulb. So, yeah, we'll go to Lookout Tavern. And we chill out at a table trying to figure shit out and eventually stumble across the Silver Lining Company, where Trenton is in charge. We talked to that dude, try and get information, and he told us that he would help us out with the Foundry, to get us a hearing with Foundry, if we did something for him. So we have to go to the lower levels to beat up this Marauder dude, or, like, take him down a few pegs. Apparently he'll accept anything, or any challenge. So, yeah. So we go off and search for this Marauder dude that is their champion to sort out. And that's about it.
You are totally getting recommended as the person to go up against them, Georgie.
Cheers. So yeah, I think that about covers most things.
Everyone agree with that?
I think that covered everything.
Okay. So, yeah, you following, leaving the tavern behind, you all made your way, asked for directions here and there, through the ship, as you can see on the lovely screen here, down to the lower levels.
So is that the orange one or the blue one?
The blue one. The orange is the landing bay where you came from.
Right, okay. Cool.
As you head down, the area gets a bit more, run down, grimy, rusted, less well taken care of than the upper levels of the ship.
Okay, so I turn to the group. Obviously, I'm assuming I've relayed all this information to them on the way.
Well, it's been like an hour, so you just quickly just filled them in on everything. Sure.
Well, and just being like, this is what Trenton wants us to do and stuff, right? So as we're walking, I mean, I think we should probably find out a little bit about this Marauder guy before we actually challenge him. But is there any suggestions for this challenge that you guys would recommend?
Apart from you being the one to do it, yes.
Okay, so, putting it out there, he said this Marauder will accept any challenge, right?
Challenging to be taller than you are. Done.
Challenge to
Not
knock
quite
out.
sure that's...
Let's be sensible.
Or surrender. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, would, I don't know, a gunslinging match? Like,
No.
Target practice type thing?
No.
Yeah, just Just
no.
white
Okay,
eyes, no.
Well, I
Nothing
mean,
that involves weapons.
but that means not shooting each other. That means in shooting targets.
Bare knuckle wrestling.
I mean, if that's the way you want to go, I'm
What
down
fight?
with it. Can we at least find some information about this guy before we end up,
What fight?
I want to make sure that he's not fucking a
Turns out
monster.
it's a fucking space marine or something.
If he's a fucking Turbo, I ain't doing it. So, yeah, basically, yeah. I just wanted to get, some ideas.
We'll get down there. Turn it as a fucking toaster from the bar.
Fuck it.
Just
Damn
stops giggling for a second just to go, right, let's find out some about him first. Then we'll come up with a plan.
Alright, okay. Keep going.
I wonders if anyone would notice if she messed with his head while they're trying to fight.
Probably because you teleport across the room again.
I'm not
I
exactly...
did not teleport, damn it, it was you. You fucking snuck up on me.
Hang
I don't know
on.
how you did that shit.
Aren't we all kind of just down to... Wait, what do you mean, mess with their heads?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's fine. Are you saying this, Jazz, or is Char thinking this?
No, Shara is happy to venture that she may be able to influence the fight.
How so?
Can interfere with his thoughts. Fine. Don't do it very much.
We
Squints
don't
at
do
you.
it very much. How...
It's mostly safe.
Mostly.
Have
Yeah,
you done this
say,
before?
Well, yeah, you remember when all the mirror stuff happened?
Like, that
Back
was
before
you?
that was kind of me, I think.
And you only just ventured to tell us this now?
Didn't seem really all that relevant before. And yeah, people tend to react like that. Just thought that this would be useful this time.
Well,
Silence.
let's investigate first, and we'll deal with that when we get there. Keep moving forward.
-5, Rosa disapproves.
-5, Rose is suspicious as fuck.
She'll
Yeah,
remember that.
For good reason.
I love those notifications.
Shara
Yeah.
maintains, though, in her own head, it's Anya that we should be keeping a fucking eye on, because she's the one that can fucking teleport and shit.
I not fucking teleport. You disappeared for 2 solid fucking minutes.
I don't know what the fuck
Oh, I
you're talking
fucking
about.
didn't.
I was not there for that.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Who teleported?
Oh.
Yeah, 2 people did it. I'm like, yeah.
I'm just going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving.
As you make your way lower down the decks, there starts to be more and more people in the corridors, and they're all sort of cramped ship-style corridors. But it's an Imperial ship, so what that translates to is the 3 of you could stand literally shoulder to shoulder and comfortably walk down. But there's actually traffic in both sides. Now and there's like a like a little trader just selling something in the corners. There's little junctions, rooms and stuff that have been converted into barracks, little cantinas, shops, and so forth. You start, everyone's got fairly ragged clothing. 1 or 2 actually have like rebreathers and gas masks, and those tend to be carrying weapons.
I was going to say something unrelated for a second. Just ... Oh, by the way, guys, pay up for your fucking drinks back then.
Hey, I didn't remember you mentioning any payment.
Yeah, so Shara
we
says
left
we
the
didn't...
tavern. I didn't ask for anything. I mean,
Shara's like, oh dude, I didn't ask you to get me a drink.
I put a hand on Rose's shoulder and say, thanks. You're such a good buddy.
Yeah,
And keep
appreciate
walking.
it, but
It just pouts at you, just like...
Much appreciated. I mean,
You wouldn't be... Look, we wouldn't be going down here if I hadn't done, like... I point backwards.
you wouldn't
Really?
have made it to the tavern if I hadn't got this data slide. I keep walking.
Just... Grumble,
Or she's not wrong.
Fucking remembering this.
Hey, depending on how it plays out, I might buy you drinks in the future. We'll see.
Rosa starts a book of grudges.
Actually, it depends if I pay
Rosa,
enough
the
for my
aggressive
drinks.
accountant.
It's
I'm
Rosa's fault for
I am
spending what
genuinely-
is essentially a week's salary for me on drink at once.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely opening a Word document and calling it Rose's Book of Grudges.
Do you want me to make you a little document in the journal
Yes.
as well? Okay,
Yes.
coming
Please
up.
do.
How much would we owe you for those drinks? Like, per each? So
Hand
Well,
out
there's-
Rosa's Book of Grudges.
Well, bear in mind it was 50.
So it'd be
What, all of
$12.50
them?
each.
Yes.
50 each.
Do you want to be the sole one to see it, or should I make everyone see it?
Oh, so one. Yeah, this is spank.
There.
Just keeping it private means he's filling the books. Don't trust him. Her.
Actually, okay, I'll make a deal with you, Rosa.
Okay.
If I'm the one fighting, right? If I win this fight, I don't have to pay you a penny. I lose, I'll give you that $12.50 for the drinks.
So adding insult to injury there.
Well, seeing as you're so fast to offer me up for a fight, you know, you're more than welcome to fight yourself, and I'll give you the money right now.
No, you're good.
Alright then.
You actually, did something with me just then, so I'll keep the others have your tab.
Yes.
Right, so that's 30. That's the rest
I'm
is all
just gonna
split
point-
between you two.
Annie's going to point out that she's Australian, drinks beer, and trying stupid for buying wine.
You still drank it.
Yeah, you still drunk what fucking drinks I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you bought them for us.
It would have been rude to turn it down.
Rose is just so pouty right now. It's ridiculous.
I'm keeping an eye out for anybody who looks like they might have some information about the arena, about this marauder.
As I said, you see what you see. You see a lot of regular civilians, a lot of them dressed in clothing, lots of different skin tones. Everyone's got relatively shabby clothing since they're in the lower decks. They're grimy, dirty, covered in soot or, slime. Mostly around the boots and legs, like they've been wading through stuff. Some people have clean-shaven heads and sort of gas masks or rebreathers, and those are the ones who all have weapons.
Alright.
They're the ones who are openly armed and just wandering around. It's like you've basically walked into a fairly bustling town.
Alright. Okay, so who do you think we should ask for this information? Asking the group.
So I was too busy filling out my book.
Rosa looks up from where she's scribbling into a data slate.
So where are we again?
We're looking for information, dear.
Yes.
Who would you suggest we ask?
Oh, now you're asking my opinion.
Well, you seem so opinionated with everything.
That's what I was getting paid.
You are getting paid, just not by us.
Yeah, so sure, keep your generosity in mind.
She's just being so salty right now, isn't she?
Yep.
Okay, just sigh. Fine.
Nobles.
Was a champion, so presumably they may have, I imagine they may be doing certain tournament fights or just generic bar fights, that you can bet on. Perhaps finding a local gambler or seeing if anyone is looking to put bets on fights might be someone to talk to, if you know what I mean.
Well, we'll find a local bookie then, and we'll set up a match that way.
I don't want to set up a match, I want to find information, guys.
That's the best way to find information, is let him punch you a few times in the face.
Indeed, Cadis, we are going to go there and ask about the champion.
Alright, well,
Show an interest in who the current champion is.
why am I hearing boots?
No reason. It's in your mind. Maybe Shara's in your mind.
Sure, get out of my mind.
Shaw's ability is now to make boopy noises in people's heads. Can't do much else, but I can make boop noises.
Just casually book £12.50 on the win, and then I either win and get my money back or don't.
If he doesn't win, you're out even more
Yeah,
money.
you're losing more money.
Well, I was going to accept the bet. Just go to you, accept the bet that if you lose, you pay me, and then bet £12.50 on it. So I gain my money anyway.
Thrones.
True.
My phones anyway.
Rosa, roll me awareness.
All right. Any modifiers?
Nope.
Probably not. Holy fuck, I succeed the roll.
Cool. Someone bumps into you, and you feel them fumbling for, like, one of your pouches.
Oh.
Are we doing a corridor, you said, right?
Yeah.
Can I attempt to just grab them and shove them against a wall?
Yes.
Just try to draw a knife?
Yeah, just a weapon skill.
Yep. Okay. Oh, fuck me.
You reach out to grab them, but they slip from your grasp and just vanish. They dart into the crowd.
I just turn man, just stop, and I pat myself down.
Yep.
See what they've done.
You caught them in time, nothing is missing.
Just filthy savages. Just kind of stand very close to Caddis and just like behind you, just like.
It's a shame they didn't steal the book.
Did I notice anything?
You're a dick!
Well, you guys are all discussing, like, well, where are we going to find information? Rosa suddenly straightens, spins around as if to grab something, and then quickly pats herself down, mutters, and then stands closer to Cadis.
Raise a brow. Okay.
Thieves.
Shaw does her coat up a little bit and keeps her hands in her pockets.
Good idea.
I don't really own anything valuable, so I'm alright.
I just palm a knife now. I just keep a knife palmed in my offhand.
Yep.
Well, actually, I don't have an offhand, but in one of my hands.
Yep.
Alright, so basically I'm keeping a lookout for anybody who fits the description that Rosa gave.
Rosa saw nothing.
Well, no, not of the person, of, like, the description she gave of, like, people we should ask information for, because I don't want to go to, like, the wrong people and then them. Because this person is known...
What was this description?
Look out for someone chatting about local fights that are happening. Maybe a bookie of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an awareness.
Because I'm great at that.
Well, I am forced to ask, do you know what a bookie is?
That's true. I mean, my...
Chatting about fights is, however, valid.
I said chatting about fights, looking to get money on it, etc.
Yeah.
Well, I want to place a bet on Georgie anyway, so I'll have a look at finding the bookie.
So you can both roll awareness, yep.
Shaw is also happy to investigate this because she also would like to make money. She's a shifty motherfucker.
I'm just going to abuse your searching and just kind of sit there.
Wow, you guys.
Great.
There's a big crowd all around you, and trying to hear anything is kind of a nightmare.
What you say, searching involves my eyes and tries myself. If I fail this.
To be fair, this is you guys just trying to eavesdrop right now. It's not like a dedicated search.
Alright, I turn to Rosa. I was like, would you recommend approaching an armed person or somebody not armed?
Well, if we're looking to find just information, probably not armed.
If you guys just want to, like, do a little quick, meet back here in 5 and everyone goes around and just tries to idly chatter, that would be a inquiry roll each.
Sure.
What's that, Commander? I'm guessing...
Inquiry, it's a basic skill. It's fellowship.
I'm okay with that.
Do I have any negatives?
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Oh! Okay, so Shaw goes off and she's going to have a little adventure in a minute. The rest of you do your rolls.
For some reason I thought inquiry started with an E. That would be very helpful.
Inquiry of a different kind does.
Yeah,
I'll just wandered off the ship.
I just stick very close to Caddis since I just got just mugged. Really.
I'm clearly going to get shanked.
I have a -10 to fellowship, so would that be a -10 to inquiry?
Why'd you get the -10?
Because
Fellowship.
I am a primitive.
Yes.
Although I'm not wearing anything primitive at the moment because it all got burnt.
No, but that means you're not as good as,
Yeah.
eloquent
You go to people
discussion.
and say ook.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're all fucked.
Yeah, we all did spectacularly on
You
that
say
one.
we did it right.
Shaw is more fucked, because... So basically you take, 5 minutes, you all sort of, break up and meet back under, this sign. At the junction, there's, a red sign. And, okay, so, you all go around, talk about some of the locals. Shaw, you duck into, one of the doorways around. Leads
Right.
you into a little darkened store lots of shelves covered in odd knickknacks and basically trash and scavenged salvage.
Okay then. I'm gonna take a closer look at this sort of this salvage and stuff. See if there's anything that looks even really valuable to me and is just sort of hiding amongst the junk.
I believe that would be a evaluate.
Oh. Boop. Fuck's sake.
And we fail.
Your dice rolls, man, are beautiful.
We've got the best rolls right now.
I had a feeling.
It looks like the kind of trash you'd expect from, like, you know, trinkets or, like, little spare parts for fixing odds and ends. Nothing really valuable to anyone who isn't, like, a local.
Right here. Is there anyone in this shop, like a storekeeper or anything?
Yes, there's an old woman, sort of on a rocking chair at the back, behind, like, a little counter.
Righto.
She's petting, like, a really large rat that's resting on her lap.
Gently grossed out by the rat. Okay. I'm gonna go on over to her.
Mm-hmm.
While feeling deeply uneasy about this entire affair, because I am an uneasy person in general. I'm going to inquire if she knows anything about, you know, where I could possibly make some money on, like, fights and such.
She sort of looks up at you and goes, "You're a stranger."
Yeah, Shara admits she is new to the area.
Strangers don't last long down here.
Shut up, Georgie. Right. Okay.
Don't do it!
Shara's like, okay, right, that's fine. Thank you for your time.
She sniffs really loudly and frowns.
I'm going to do a senescence check if that's cool, because I'm, like, well uncomfortable right now.
Sure. Shaw, everything is fine. However, the old woman, like, frowns and immediately, like, her hand shoots up and grips a small pendant of an aquila hanging from her neck and go, "Emperor preserve us. You have the stench! Witch! Witch!"
Oh dear.
The rat bolts from her lap as she, dives to grab something underneath the counter.
Oh, shit! Would any of us hear that?
Nope.
Shit!
I'm about to get
Well.
shanked by an old lady. Fuck.
I don't think you're about to be shanked, love. I think she's going for something else.
My thing is I always get shanked. Right, okay.
Oh, for that person you didn't help.
Right.
This shouldn't be a difficult choice.
Shara's gonna back the fuck up. Pace is just gonna draw a gun because she's like, oh shit, bro.
Okay, you're just backing up and drawing your gun.
At pace, I'm kind of, hastening.
But you're walking backwards?
Sort of backwardsy, sidewaysy. I'm not...
Pirouetting your way to the door.
You backflips off the ceiling.
It's like, when you
That's
sort
a
of
Spidey
move
senses
kind of
tingle.
backwards, but you're not walking straight up backwards because you're not retarded, sort of thing.
Okay, fine. As you are rapidly walking back and not running for your worthless little life, the old woman pulls out a shotgun.
Ooh.
I knew that was going to happen.
And she's still screaming, "Witch! Witch!" And she, levels it in your direction.
She'll hide behind some knickknacks if she can.
Okay.
Preferably large ones.
Okay. You take cover behind some shelves. As opposed to
Right.
outright leaving the store.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how long this store is. I'm going to be making progress towards the door.
Old woman pulls the trigger on her shotgun.
I am
Fuck's sake.
presumably not at point blank range.
No, you are not, and you are in cover. Also, this is an old woman. However, she does get...
What was it, one?
She did spend an action to aim. So she does have a +10.
You have fate points, don't you, Jazz?
I do.
The first blast of the shotgun misses you, but it obliterates a shelf, and metal comes
Right.
clattering on the floor.
Where are the knickknacks?
Yeah.
Take them all you need.
Right, yeah, Shah is going to take that as, the quintessential sign of, but don't fuck around. Just fucking run at this point. She's like, God damn it, woman, what the fuck?
Witch! Pulls the trigger again.
I dive to the fucking door.
Okay. You hear the gun go off again and shrapnel pepper the wall as you dive through the door.
So can you just roll to see if we can hear this now there's shotgun shells?
Yes, sure, roll awareness.
Can we all do
All
that?
of us.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're on fire tonight.
My God, guys. At least we're all fucking up rather than just one
Well,
of us.
people here, like, the thing is, you look around, and the thing is, like, no one reacts outwardly. Like, the crowd is sort of just like, oh, someone's having a
Used to
gunfight
it.
again. Yeah. Fuck it. And, Shah, you come tumbling out amongst, the busy crowds who just sort of just, like, look at you and just don't give a shit.
Well,
Yeah, Shah's going to fucking peg it back to, the appointed meeting place because fuck that crazy bitch. Just like, fuck's like, this is exactly why I don't tell people I'm a psycho. Get this kind of bullshit.
what are you doing, Rob, out of curiosity?
I was looking for a bookkeeper or something. And also apparently not paying attention to anything around me.
Yeah, that's what you were all doing, so... Like, after, 5-10 minutes, you all convene underneath the sign. Shah's looking a lot more shaken.
You're right there.
Fucking old people.
Did one die near you?
What happened?
Fucking stupid bitch with a shotgun tried to fucking kill me.
What did you do?
I didn't fucking do anything.
Automatically assuming you are at fault.
What the fuck was she trying to kill you?
No, she was fucking crazy. I just walked into her shop and then she went fucking mental.
That seems
I
like a
believe
really
that.
shitty business strategy. What the fuck did you do?
I didn't fucking do anything.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, maybe you shouldn't go off on your own again just yet. And, stay away from care homes.
Probably be wise to stay in pairs then.
Indeed.
Yeah, the Shah is okay with this. She would like to do the pairs thing.
I like the way as a group we've already kind of just like split into pairs anyway.
Yeah.
Did anybody else find any information? Most likely not.
It's like, no, I
Checked
just
his
got
head.
fucking shot at.
I say I found out where Shah wasn't, if that counts.
Shah just sort of looks at Anya like, fuck's sake, man. What?
Our last adventure, our last escapade was so much more successful. Perhaps we should just ask someone. Perhaps an old lady in a shop.
Perhaps that
Good
shop
old
over there that Shah fell out of.
You fucking go in there if you want. I'm not fucking going back in there.
Okay.
Bitch is crazy.
Yeah,
Hang on.
Alright.
So, you guys are trying to find someone, preferably someone who's been here a while, to ask them about information, yes?
Yes.
Gee, if only you guys knew someone like that.
Oh wait! Shit!
I live for these little light bulb moments G has.
Yeah, but he's like all the way over in Sector 7! We're like on the lower floors, man!
This may be Sector 7. We're not told what this area was
Oh
called.
wait, that's fine. Did we see any sectors as we were walking up?
You are currently in sector 335.
Just look at G.
Let's hope it goes in
Why
a
is
circle.
there above your head?
Shah is going to make an educated guess as to where the fuck Sector 7 is in relation to this, based on her knowledge of,
I have
ships
a
in
map.
general.
I'm looking at my map to see where Sector 7 is in relation to where
I'm gonna make a guess based on numbers and say it's
That's
probably not very
Sector
close.
Look at the little pink circle on the image.
Oh, sorry, I had my
Oh
thing.
Christ.
Which is
Oh,
quite a long way. However, Shah's just like, fuck's sake, man.
so I could go and ask Opie, but he's all the way up here, see? I point to my data slide.
Oh, I was walking.
Please, can we just like?
Shah is
Okay.
okay with going to visit this guy if she doesn't get shot.
Alright then. We go and visit Opie then. I guess. And hope he has information.
Are
I mean,
you?
he's... Oh, is that what you guys want to
asking a
do?
local, but
Okay, so hang on. Rosa suggests asking a local. Cadis suggests going to Opie.
to save
I'm-
a lot of time.
I'm on the side of find someone here, like an actual bookkeeper or a shopkeeper that won't shoot Shah.
I gesture my hand. Go ahead.
I just
If that fails-
pat Cadiz and just go, yeah, if this doesn't work, we'll go with your plan.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and find a betting shop or something.
Just talk
There's got-
sharp. Which
if
how-
there's
which
a-
is it?
So if I can finish a sentence,
I'm
if
sorry.
there's is there an actual arena that fights take place in around here? that we're... Or are we still going to find that one out?
You don't know that.
Well, let's try and find that one out first.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, do you want to do another inquiry?
yeah, that's probably the best one.
Okay, are you working in doubles?
We're going to have to, otherwise Charles going to get killed again.
Probably.
Yep.
Let's see, locals. It's a fairly popular topic of conversation, but you are outsiders. Have a plus 20.
That's the way real. We need like a plus 900 and still probably fail.
Yeah. Well, you know, you've entered the lower levels, and you're clearly fucking off-worlders.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How much is it? Plus 30, you said?
20!
Is all of us making this?
No, because you broke into two
Okay.
duos, right?
It's like,
Well, okay, you can do it as well. You and Shaw can do it as well. If
Yay!
you feel brave.
I'll only be a plus 10 because
Yeah.
I have minus 20. Alright.
Okay, cool.
I was serving.
What the fuck is with Roll20 tonight?
You all sort of like try to approach people, but everyone kind of gives you the cold shoulder, and they're looking at you very suspiciously.
Alright. I'm gonna get frustrated now.
Or
I'm
you don't physically apprehend someone.
uh-oh.
I'm gonna look for somebody who looks very weak and unarmed.
Uh-oh.
Okay, roll me an awareness.
Take. God damn it.
Everyone you see seems to be fairly, like, not built, like, you don't see anyone really scrawny or weak. They all seem kind of like, you know, manual laborer types, or working class physiques. You know, everyone's, you know, pulls their own weight down here.
Yeah.
But, you know, the most fighter-like of all of them are obviously the guys in the gas masks and, like, the ragged clothing with some... that looks to be almost like a uniform.
So they're almost like the guards around here.
Yeah.
So the question is, if fighting is like, you know, allowed and the guards don't care about it, then we should be able to ask the guard. But if it is literally like all they don't know about it, then we could be fucked. But I'm assuming this is a place which doesn't really give a shit. So should we just ask one of the guards?
At this rate, we may as fucking well.
Yep, nods.
I will leave it to you.
Right, well, I'll go and ask one of the guards.
I was about to say, ... who are you talking to?
She just says it to the group, and Anya volunteers. So, okay, let's roll
Anybody
with
who
this.
is less intimidating than myself.
I'm also a soldier, so I think I've probably got a better chance of like, getting, well, along with them.
Yes.
Oh shit, you're gonna relate.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
That or I'm going to, you know, walk up to them and then the way fucking D20's rolling, I'm going to projectile vomit in their face.
That's dumb.
Fabulous.
I will pick out a small group, like a pair of them or something.
Two of them are sitting on what passes for a bench, just sort of shooting the breeze. They all have, like, sort of the scrap axes that seem to be almost like common equipment for each of them, and las pistols.
Fair enough, I'll go up to them.
Okay, they eye you warily through the lenses of their gas masks, and their conversation fades off as they watch you approach.
So I'll walk off and say, sorry to interrupt your conversation, guys. We're new to the area, and, well, we could be wrong, could be some, like, misinformation, but someone mentioned something about, like, fighting arena around here. Thought it'd be good to, you know, go and watch, put a few bets in, kill a bit of time there. Do you guys know where it is?
Quick question, what are you actually currently wearing?
I'm wearing civilian clothing.
You're wearing just standard civilian clothing, yeah?
Yeah, I literally have in my inventory, it is street clothes.
Okay, sure. They sort of eye you warily, and the one of them says, why does an off-worlder want this?
We've got a few nights to kill. Someone in the bar mentioned it when we were drunk last night. Thought it might be an entertaining way to kill, well, tonight before we leave.
They sort of look you up and down, like, obviously weighing you up, and, like, doesn't seem like your kind of thing.
I used to be a soldier. Violence is more entertaining than most things to me now.
They seem a little bit more interested in that, and they're like, a soldier? Really?
Yeah, used to be.
Deserter?
Survivor.
Still doesn't answer the question.
That's what I'm trying to work out in my mind how to explain this. Trying to work out how to explain what a tyrannid is.
Just say you were you were a decommissioned guardsman.
I wasn't sure if decommissioning was a thing in this.
Yeah,
It's
the
a word that
decommissioning is
might work.
generally just
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, I'll say to them that
Can leave the guard.
I wasn't aware you were
happens.
allowed to leave the guard. I thought it basically was like if you tried to leave, your only way to leave was either be killed by the enemy or be killed by a commissar or die of old age.
It's difficult, but you can leave the guard, I do believe, in the setting.
Oh, fair enough.
It depends on the regiments.
But,
And if you've been near anything that smells like demons, no.
yeah, this is true.
Most
And,
of the people
I-
that have seen what you've seen would be probably useless to the guard anyway, so they'd probably just get rid of you guys anyway.
True. But yeah, I will say to them that, yeah, I used to be a guardsman until regiment was basically decimated. We had no commanders, no anything, so the rest of us just sort of scattered, went our separate ways. Tried to make a living where we can now. Our world's gone, so...
The one on the left nods along, but the one on the right seems sort of unconvinced. But the one on the left sort of like stands up and offers his hand.
I will shake it. I'm guessing that's what he wants.
Yeah. You get the sense he's sort of grinning behind his gas mask. He goes, another one. You know, it's always good to get some fresh blood in here.
Fresh blood.
He quickly boots his, kicks his compatriot in the shin, so he scrambles up. He goes, aye. And, fuck's sake, I need to give him a name.
Hooray!
Shut up!
And the strike of the day.
I need to, shut up. Shut up.
Hello, shut up. I'm Anya.
No, Anya is made of dad jokes.
Okay, if you look under NPCs, miscellaneous Shipfall, you'll see our lovely compatriot known as Carlo.
Carlo, that's a cool name.
Hello.
Carlo. Wait,
God's sake, Dick.
Private Carlo, 45th Cockricker Marauders.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, because only Anya has met him.
Yeah, it's
God
me.
damn it.
so.
You know,
I will
you
shake...
get by.
No?
What world did we decide I was from in the end? Because I keep saying Australia, but I can't actually remember the actual world.
Fuck's sake, Anya.
Or should I just go with Australia?
No! Hang on, fancy name generator. Where's the planet name generator? We need this now.
Yeah, because on my sheet this is Imperial World / Australia.
Yes, give me a minute, we're fixing this. Fuck's sake.
Can we just go with Australiana? It's
No, I will hurt you.
Kangaroo Land.
No. Okay, okay, which one of these can I actually pronounce? That'll do. Askillion.
Right, how the fuck do you spell that? I'll put it on my character sheet.
I'm doing it, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Ask him where he's from.
Cockritter, the fuck you think?
Yeah. You literally just told me, that's why I was trying to reply.
Oh, whoops. I might just force you to roll more name generator.
What system is that from? Whereabouts in relation to this planet? Is this planet near it? What planets are nearby your system? Where's the ruling
Tell me about
house?
your planet.
What is your main export of alien food?
Tell me the song of your people.
I introduced myself as obviously Anya Shaw, 17th. What division would an engineer be called?
You would
Is
just
it
literally
literally just engineers?
you would just be in the regiment.
Yeah, I know. Well, it would be a regiment of something. It would be like the 17th. Is it literally just be like the 17th engineers?
No, it'd be like the 17th, your planet name, engineers.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to be fair, whatever the fuck you want, it's your regiment.
17th Koala Bears.
Okay, so the 17th Aeschylus Ursus then.
No. I introduced myself as obviously Andy Shaw of the 17th Askillion Engineer Corps. Formerly of the Guard detachment on that planet. Until it ceased to exist.
Carlo sort of nods and goes, we've heard stories of such poor fates. Our condolences. Then again, he kicks his compatriot to nod.
Thank you for your condolences, though. It's been interesting since that happened. You know, shit happens, you know.
What brings you to Shipfall?
We're in the area just travelling. Need to stop in for fuel and food. Take a break.
Nah, right, mercenary work.
Pretty much. We need
Well,
paying. Get
we-
working.
Well, we all do as we see fit when the Emperor's light, and he makes the sign of the Aquila.
I will do the Aquila sign back to him.
So, you were looking for the fights?
Yeah, they're fighting. Yeah, as I said, someone in the bar mentioned something about a fighting pit. We were kind of drunk, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
That would be the arena. And so Carlo just nods. It's where we keep our skills sharp. The Emperor will call upon us yet, and we shall not be found wanting.
Sounds like a good idea for that. Is it... Can't work out the phrase this fucking sentence.
How'd you get there?
No, I wasn't actually going to ask that. That would be the next question.
Oh, okay.
You're going to ask about the champion guy? Potentially?
I'm getting there. So is it only guys like yourself that fight there, or is it open for anyone?
The Emperor calls upon all, so all are welcome.
Fair enough. I may join in, see how I'm feeling. Be good to have a bit of a, tussle again.
He nods. Would you like to see it?
If you don't mind, if you're happy to show us the way, we'd be very grateful.
Again, he nods. His compatriot sort of just glares at him, but Carlo kicks him in the shins again, and he sort of acquiesces.
Poor guy.
I all motion for Charlotte to follow just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's standing at a distance watching or something.
Hang on, aren't you gonna fuck off and then just leave me?
Yep.
Just leave me and Caddy just walking round, just like.
We'll come
dirt.
back for it, it's fine.
Oh, fine, okay.
It's cool, we're going to have our own adventure.
Yeah,
We can have our own adventures. Cool.
with blackjack and hookers.
Hookers!
Oh my.
That would not go down well.
The Dark Heresy role-playing game is copyright of Fantasy Flight Games and Games Workshop. Warhammer 40,000 and its associated trademarks are all property of Games Workshop. Opening and ending themes were created by Evolutioneer of Fiverr.com. This has been the Tritone Gambit, a Dark Heresy fan production.